Howdy guys, Nintendo Caprice on here, and welcome back to Icarus. Just took a hit from a meteor. I wonder what it would be like to actually take a hit from a meteor. As in, like, you know... I mean, obviously I'm not talking about physically getting hit by one, because that would probably be pretty shitty. So watch out for these thorns in the ground, they're kind of hard to see. Kind of blend into the background, if you know what I mean. Oh man, I almost got all four of them. Just once I'd like to get all four of those. I never could do it when I was practicing. And I didn't practice that much. Oh man! So close, man. Yeah, I practiced up to 3-4, and I just couldn't beat level 3-4. So here's hoping that I have better luck next time, or this time, or whenever I decide to record that part of this game. More snakes and stuff. I would say even this late in the game, it's still worth it to grind on the snakes. Just if for no other reason than to get one more, you know, because there is more upgrades. Still, I have like 120,000 points right now. I think there's another one at 200k, and then another one at 800k. Now, who in the world would get that far? I don't know. I don't know if that's even possible. Well, surely it must be, or else how would anyone know that there was an upgrade there? I just read that there was. And of course, you know me, I believe every single thing that I read. Whether it's Time Magazine, or Reddit, or whatever. Ernest Hemingway. Kind of a nice little atmosphere we've got in this world. So I kind of like how there's like a progression from day to night through the last 3 levels. As you started out, it was nice daytime, and then in the second level it was kind of darker. And then this level it's like pitch black. And this is a black room, so I think we're gonna do... Well, I don't think anything, we're just gonna do the standard... Oh, wait! See, at some point that trick stops working, so... So there you go, there's proof of that, pretty much. Unless there's like another... some point at which it changes, I don't know. I really should have blown my nose before we started this. Should have feel the snot fall, if you know what I mean. You can see that wave beam helps out tremendously with enemies that are just out of your, you know, lateral range. Or is it... what's the word? It's not vertical. The opposite of vertical is horizontal, so what's the opposite of lateral? I can't think of it. I honestly can't. Unilateral? I mean... Oh, wow. Jeez, we're gonna do this now? Okay. Now, those enemies that steal your upgrades, I'm not actually sure what happens when they hit you. Do they steal one of the 3 upgrades, or do they steal all of them? I would hope they wouldn't steal all of them, but truth be told, I don't know. And the thing is, I got confused last time when I played through this, because these upgrades that you get, the long range, the wave beam, and the fireballs that go around you, they don't actually work in the -4 levels. So level 1-4, 2-4, 3-4, the upgrades don't work in those levels. So regardless of how many you've picked up, you're not going to have them, you're not going to be able to use them in those levels, and there will be a very obvious reason for that when you see the second boss. Because how easy would he be if you had long range or any of the other smorgasbord of things that you're able to pick up in this game? Snake, 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 snake! No. Let's get some more snakes while we're here. He sounded like a snake. Damn it, I want to blow my nose, man! Should just pause the game and do it. No, that's okay, it's not that bad. It's a minor nuisance, to say the most. To say the most. It's funny how often you say to say the least, but nobody ever says to say the most. As in, like, whatever context I was trying to say just now. This is boring, man. Why am I talking about this psychology crap, man? This is all that college crap. Oh, I wish you could shoot down. Oh, I don't think they hurt me. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to. The only other thing about the wave beam that kind of sucks is sometimes it'll catch enemies inside of walls. And they'll drop hearts where you can't pick them up. So I suppose there's that, but what a big deal. Can we... Ranboob! Ranboob! How dare you! Ooh, give me the goblet. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, I forgot to mention it, but actually... Okay. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess that does happen too. If you wait around in the shop, eventually he'll post his items again. And you can get 2 of something if you have enough hearts for it. But the other thing that I was gonna mention just now, that and this is only something I read, I don't know if it's true, but I have to assume it is. When you're in a shop, if you have a second controller plugged in, you press A and B at the same time on the second controller, and he'll lower his prices. But the thing is, it's a gamble, because when you do that, there's actually a 20% chance that he'll raise the prices instead. So it's definitely worth trying. I don't know how much the prices go up or down. If it was like by half or something, I would say definitely go for it. Because 80%, those are pretty good odds. Ooh. Very clever game, clever. I'll have to remember that when I design my next Mario Maker level. I guess as long as we're here, might as well get the snakes. Try to wait for this platform to line up at just the right thing here. So I want to make that all in one jump, but I know... Well, I guess if I did it when the platform's on the way down, I could probably do it, but... Oh well, who cares? I actually just got back from my walk around the mall. Did it 2 days in a row now. Now that the weather's been so nice, I've been able to do it more. Which is good, because I always feel better when I do it. This music. So many hearts, man! So many human hearts. Give me... Ooh, nice. Niceties. That's one thing my dad used to say. No, 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 no! Oh, he got away with something there. No, I still have my wave beam. Dude, get away! Shoot. He probably got the fireballs, whatever. I don't know. Oh, now see, now this guy's selling one of the upgrades here. Obviously, I can't afford anything here, but still, it's interesting to know that you could get one from him, too. Now we're off in the graveyard. This place is no, I'm no stranger to this place in real life, I can tell you. Thorns! Thorns, thorns, thorns. The Thorns were a pretty good band. I used to have their CD. Actually, I had somebody made it for me, somebody cut it. So I got some free music out of the deal. But then I wrote a review and about 300 people read it, so chances are they sold at least one album because of me. Hopefully. Ugh! These Ranboobs are about to get on my last chest. Oh. That was funny in Phoenix, right? When I said the asshole doesn't fall... When I said the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And then I followed it up by saying the asshole doesn't fall far from the butt. I don't know why that makes me laugh every time I hear it. All of the 2 times that I have heard it. Once when I said it and once in editing. But it stuck with me. The asshole doesn't fall far from the butt. I should make that into a t-shirt. The thing is, I don't know if I can get away with such vulgarity. It's like, apparently you can say vulgar things on a shirt all you want, but you better not steal anybody else's characters. No siree. Don't want to be misrepresenting anybody here. There it is, power up for 2K, 200K. So now my life bar is longer than my 3-digit heart ranking thing. Ooh. I need my map here. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, I tried to draw this one out instead of just writing the directions. I wish I had just written them instead. That's easier to read. Just writing like RLDU, RLDU, you know, for right, left, down, or up. It's easier to follow that way, but whatever. But damn, there's a shop in here. So this guy sells a pencil. I've noticed there's a pencil and a torch there. Well, those are for, like, if you were making a map of the place. There's actually an in-game map that you can make on your own as you go through the dungeon. And those items help you out with that. Like, the pencil allows you to pencil in rooms that you've already been to, and then the torch tells you, I think, where you currently are. And there's a third item. I don't remember what it does. But I'm just praying we don't see too many eggplant wizards here. Ugh. Something about these enemies creeps me out. The face, just, it looks like they're screaming in pain, man. I don't like it. I don't care if you are my enemy. I don't want you to feel pain. Pain is everybody's enemy. Whether it's physical, or emotional, or verbal, or monumental, or crackle, or... Those tennis shoes at church, boy, I tell you. Gotta love it. Still think about that. I don't remember how far I got when we rented the game that time. I imagine if I got to World 1.4, then I had to have gotten at least this far. And then I probably made a map of this place, you know. Because you would almost have to. I mean, how in the world would you find it? How else would you find your way? Just wandering around randomly, you would never... I mean, I don't know, I guess... After maybe a week or so, you would start to remember, ooh, this is good. Fill me up, baby. Fill me to the brim. Now we have to head back the other way. This actually took a little bit of a detour to pick up that spring, but... Ah, it's worth it. There's more of this again. Wish I had a few extra hearts. I would... Well, you know, actually, I don't even need it now. Oh, snakes. Snaky poos. I can't think of anything to say because I am stupid. Hey, look there. Okay, careful here. Fuck. I hate these things, I'm telling you, man. And this is the worst dungeon to get eggplanted into. Because the hospital is so far out of the way. Yeah, you might also notice I don't have my upgrades here. I don't have my wave beam, I don't have my long range. And they're sorely missed, let me tell you. You don't realize how overpowered they are until you have to start doing stuff without them. And it's like, oh. Then it's like, oh. Then it's like, I do. You're getting married and you're saying, I do. And you're so drunk, so you're just like, I do. I remember some Oasis interview where he was saying that. Brings me right back to those Beverly days, boy, I tell you. Boy, I tell you. People always say that I say that a lot, and it's like, every now and then I catch myself saying it, and it's like, yeah, I do say that a lot, don't I? What the hell is with me? We're almost there, we just need to make a drop to the bottom, and then head left a couple times, and then up and right, and that'll take us to Hue Draw. Hue Draw! Win, lose, or draw. Hue Draw is also a fight that translated much better into Kid Icarus Uprising. It's also really funny. Because, like, you could depend on, like, he has 3 heads, and depending on which one you killed, you get, like, different dialogue. It was really cool. Chugga Conroy, my good friend, actually showed all 3 possible outcomes, if I remember right. Yeah. Damn, what are you doing, dude? You were throwing those things like you were on steroids, man. Quick, somebody get his ass another steroid! Ooh boy. These last rooms before the boss are always just so enchanting. So very nice. Yeah, that thing I was saying earlier about nicety being something that Dad said. That's one of the things he told me about Like when I was first getting out there and trying to find a job. I remember telling him one time about some things that some employers had said to me. Some nice things, things that made me think I was going to get the job. And my dad came back and said, well, that's just a nicety. And I didn't really understand what he meant. I thought as far as I was concerned, he was just making up a word out of nice. Like, oh, that's a nice thing that people say, a nicety. But I've heard the word like maybe 5 or 10 times since then, and this is like 20 years ago he said this stuff to me. So to be able to say that I've heard it like only that many times really speaks well to the rarity of the word, I guess. I've probably seen it more often than 5 or 10 times. Okay, this guy can be a little bit of a pain. This is also, I mean, this boss is actually extremely easy to do without taking damage, but when you're in a hurry like me, I don't know, I guess I'm not in that much of a hurry. I mean, why do I want to stop the video that much sooner, you know? What do I got going on that's so important? Besides writing music on Mario Maker. God. I don't think I'm actually going to do that much of it because it's a lot more convoluted than... I mean, it's a lot more convoluted than Mario Paint Composer. Now, if they actually added a composing program in there to where you could just have the music in the background, you know, of your stage or whatever, then that would be another story. But as it is, you have to practically design the whole stage with the notes in it. So you can't actually make a stage because the stage is the notes. Like the actual entire stage is a musical scale. And there we go, we just did it. And all the lava turned to hot springs too, but I wouldn't recommend jumping in there. Because that's probably just a nicety. Probably just an illusion. Whew, we did it! On to World 3, guys! Hey, this looks pretty cool. Can't wait to see you there. Goodbye!